What's up, everyone? It's Fidi here, and life is a scam. You get born without being asked to, and you die without being asked to. And everything between these two things is just a constant struggle where everybody tries to fuck you over. The end. No, seriously, gaining a living in these times is a pain, and jobs are an integral part of our existence. Most of us have surely worked jobs that are on the less enjoyable side, no matter how good the pay was. Some jobs are outright terrible on the first sight, while other jobs look better on the outset than they actually are. Hence why I've decided to dig into this r/AskReddit thread asking which job is a lot less fun than most people expect, to maybe show you that the professional grass isn't always greener on the other side, and that maybe our current jobs aren't as bad as you think. So, without further ado, let's go. Preschool teacher. Especially with new COVID-19 regulations. Ever try social distancing 3-year-olds? First off, to willfully be a preschool teacher or a teacher at all, okay? You've gotta have the patience and the virtue of an angel. You couldn't pay me enough inflation-adjusted money to spend 6 to 8 hours daily with a dozen of raging toddlers who are screaming, fighting, and infecting each other with all kinds of diseases. Especially the last part. I know a few parents in my social circle, and these people are almost constantly sick themselves because of their toddlers just contracting all kinds of sneezable disease weekly. Man, I couldn't do it. I'm honest, I couldn't do it. I would go insane. Heads off if you can do the preschool stuff. I'm out. I'm a forensic scientist, and it's literally the only thing people ask me about on dating apps. It's very technical work, and it's extremely routine. Oh yeah, girls love true crime, that is true. I can imagine it being kind of tedious, analyzing your 37th DNA sample in a day, just looking at nucleotide chains, or trying to assess evidence samples on the 14th car crash this week, just sitting on a computer all the time. Still, that's a job I can respect a lot, man. Plus, anything that gets you laid, good on you, my guy. Professional photographer. Not like hobbyist, but business-owning photographer. Sucks the love right out of your work. Because you started the business to take pictures. Then Karen doesn't like the way she looks in one of them, so she wants the whole set for free plus a reshoot for free plus those images for free. Then the two high school kids into a very ill-advised marriage at exactly 18 years old. Oh god. Wants to book you for their wedding, but their budget is only $50. Then Karen calls back because she loves your work and wants to pay for another shoot, but only if you agree to do her friend's daughter's destination wedding for free. Then you get a call from your last bride. It's been 2 weeks since their wedding. Where the fuck are her pictures? Then you get no leads from a bridal expo. Then a client finds out you don't support their candidate and tries to take you to court to get her money back. Then some Insta thought who thinks she's influencing people offers a collab, where you take pro photos of her and she adds shitty Insta filters to it and claims her friend took them. And she's not gonna pay. And then you get some entitled mom who wants you to photograph every day of her newborn's first year of life for $100. I went back to being a hobbyist. Jesus fucking Christ, man, all of these clients sound fucking horrible. Who needs business competitors when you've got fuckwits like these? All these clients sound like NPCs who have no idea how independent contractors work, or have never actually used or paid one. Although, to be fair, with the Instagram girl, the low-key sounds like a situation where you fell for the collaboration meme and you didn't draw any boundaries. Or the mother with a newborn child, just give her a stern no and send her out. Good thing this guy went back to being a hobbyist. Maybe he just wasn't cut out to deal with stupid people on a regular basis. I do closed captioning. While I joke that yes, I get paid to watch TV, it's actually very tedious. And if you don't actually enjoy the programming, you're being forced to watch something you don't care for. Or worse, if it's something I do enjoy, like a long-form drama, we usually chop those up into 15-minute increments and split between everyone so I only see chunks and not always even in order. It actually ruins the show for me. That's actually one of the jobs I can see being fucking terrible. Low barrier of entry, i.e. low salaries, lots of screen time, being sedentary, being forced to consume media you might not like. Sure, you work from home, but is it really worth it? Imagine you have to caption 19 seasons of Gilmore Girls. I'd rather jump off a bridge. Although not necessarily bad, Beekeeping. Get used to the constant sound of buzzing during hive inspections / swarm removals, plus wearing the protective suit in hot-ass weather for hours on end, give or take the situation. Also, there appears to be a large number of beekeepers allergic to bees, so EpiPens are a must. Hold up. Beekeepers allergic to bees? Are you insane? I mean, look at the balls on these guys, but still, holy shit. Why would you risk your life for something as mundane as bees and honey? You don't have to do this to yourself. Yes, the job market is rough at the moment, but it's not that terrible that your family will starve unless you finger these bees, man. Come on. Video game testing. I've been working in the game industry for 6 years now, and teaching for 2. Testing video games is just thought to be, oh, you play games all day? Lol. But it's actually very specific and arduous. First of all, there's a bunch of testing methodologies such as load/soak testing, don't know what that is. White room testing, don't know what that is. Version testing, to name a few. But the most common one is functionality testing. Functionality testing is, so if I walk into that corner with a shotgun in my inventory, I can clip through the wall. But if I have my M16 in my inventory, I don't clip through. I mean, I salute to all video game testers and their undying aspiration to make games better. But unfortunately, with titles like Battlefield 2042 and Cyberpunk, I kinda get the feeling that you guys are a dying breed. Jokes aside, I wonder if video game testers can even enjoy other video games on their downtime, like a chef cooking food at work and then going home needing to cook his dinner. Is it any fun? Still, I really like to know. Working in a music store. Musical instruments. Your days are spending listening to 50 different people play 50 different riffs poorly simultaneously, as if they're all putting on their own concert. Rule number 1 at Guitar Stars: don't play Stairway to Heaven. Acting. All the ones we see on TV and movies are the 0.001% of incredibly lucky and talented people who manage to thrive in a hostile and overcrowded industry. Yeah. And even when you are working, the actual job itself is 99% sitting on apple crates in hot makeup waiting for some grips to make a lighting fixture. Then you say 3 lines over and over again for an hour, and then you rap. Jesus, that actually does sound terrible. Man, you know you've grown old when you realize that you'll never be a famous Hollywood actor just because you exist. I mean, hasn't this been the dream for all, you know, the easy fame, the acting, the roles, the red carpets? You can only respect the hustle, although I'll still disagree with the disproportionate, absurd salaries the top actors get, but hey man, they are on the top of the world after all. Demolition. Everyone wants to break shit with a sledgehammer. Everyone is tired of lifting that sledgehammer by 5 swings. Nobody wants to load the broken stuff into bags or a wheelbarrow and take it to the dumpster. Ah man, this thread is just killing all of my dreams. You're telling me destroying shit isn't as fun as they make it out to be? Man. Working in a flower shop. It's just like any other retail job, but people constantly tell you how fun your job must be. Also, helping grieving families choose funeral flowers is just not fun. I can attest to this because my girlfriend's parents run a flower shop that she's worked in herself during her childhood. And man, the story she tells about bodily exhaustion and just cuts on your fingers and everything, I mean, that is indeed rough work. I write adult fanfiction as a side hustle. After a certain point, it's just like writing a paper. Except you have to keep thinking of different synonyms for a penis. I don't know why, but this one cracks me up so fucking much. I don't even know you could make money with this. I'm impressed. Bar bouncer. Hours of tension and boredom, interrupted by moments of adrenaline-fueled fear for your life. Then some asshole pukes cheap booze on your shoes. Edit. I was 19 when I started, and I thought I would be getting paid to meet lots of girls and listen to live music. Which I did. I also had knives pulled on me, endured threats on my life, got my nose broken, not even in a fight, and stood around and did nothing most of the time. You don't get to relax though, because you're constantly looking for trouble. Awful job. As someone who used to go out a lot, man, these bouncers, especially in clubs more so than bars, always looked stressed as fuck. Although to be fair, a lot of them were also just assholes for the hell of it. But if you find a place with a good bouncer, you should probably stick there. Zookeeper. Don't get me wrong, it's awesome to be around so many amazing animals and care for them. But the smells are ridiculously, insanely foul. I have a really strong stomach and it's still tough for me. We've had some interns quit over it. I was warned about the smells when getting into the field, but thought, oh, I volunteered at animal shelters, I know what animal stink smells like. Nope, not even close. Man, imagine busting your ass for 10 to 12 hours each day and every day, breaking your body, and you come home to your lovely husband or wife, your kids who want to hug you, only to just smell like hairy orangutan, cock, and elephant puke. Truly not something I would like to do. Accountant. Everyone thinks it's all fun and number crunching. But the constant stream of women throwing their panties and wanting to bear your children is honestly exhausting. Damn bro, we'll leave some ass for the rest of us. Honest, most real answer? Any/every job. Until you've done it, you only have an idealized version of it in your head. Ah yes, the ultimate answer to answer all answers. In my opinion, yes, any job can suck if you make it out to suck. To me, the thing that matters is coming home at the end of the day and looking at yourself in the mirror and knowing that you've at least accomplished a good day of work, knowing that whatever you do brings you enjoyment or at least a good life to those you love, you and your family. It seems that a lot of people, especially employers, seem to forget that a job is only a part of your life and should complement the other aspects of your existence, and that you shouldn't accommodate all other aspects of your existence for your job. Or in essence, don't live for your work, work so you can live well. And with that being said, I'm out. Alright, this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe if you consider my content subscribe worthy. I hope you had a good time. I certainly did, and I hope to see you next time again. Have a good one.